Hey, hey, what's going on, my friend? How are you doing today? David Lamro here. This is the last weekend of the decade, you guys. How cool is that? I was just listening to an audio. Sorry about my crazy hair right now. I just got through with a workout. So I was listening to an audio earlier today, and this is the last weekend of the decade. So it brought up some thoughts, and I wanted to share some of those thoughts with you. Hopefully I can help you out in your life, and hopefully you can get some benefit from this video and from me sharing these thoughts. What's going on, Danette? What's going on, Lisa? Good to see y'all on here. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate your views. So, during Christmas, that song that comes up, so this is Christmas, and what have you done, right? Don't mind my singing voice. Thanks for still sticking with me. But yeah, that song always makes me look back at the year and think, what have you done? Okay, so let me ask you, what have you done? And since this is the last weekend of the decade, how has your last 10 years looked like, right? Are you at today where you thought you would be at 10 years ago? Okay. That's kind of some deep type stuff, but it's really important for you to evaluate where you're at right now versus where you want to be. So if you want a little bit more out of life, then you need to do a self-evaluation, okay? There's a formula that you can follow. It's called plan, do, review, right? So what were your plans 10 years ago? Did you do them? And now it's time to look back and review those plans, those actions, and those results, okay? And if you like it, if you like the results, if you like where you're at, then great. Congrats. Congrats that you're here. You're working on your accomplishments, and I'm excited for you. But for a lot of people, we make sometimes we make good choices and sometimes we make bad choices, or sometimes we have good ideas, sometimes we have bad ideas. Have you ever had a bad idea? I've had one bad idea, right? No, I've made plenty, but there are good ideas, there are bad ideas. And let me ask you this. Do you know where you want to be in the next 10 years or even the next 5 years? Okay. Do you have a plan? Like if you're not where you're at right now, do you have a plan to get you where you want to be in 5 years from now or 10 years from now? All right. And I was thinking about this topic earlier today anyways. And whenever I was at church, what's going on, Chris? So I was at church, and whenever I was at church, yes, Destiny, I will say that 2020 is the year of vision, right? And the Bible says that where you have no vision, then my people perish for lack of vision. That's what the Bible says. So vision just, it can mean a lot of things, but it can mean your goals. Do you know where you're going? Do you have a plan to get there? All right. So at the end of church today, it kind of surprised me, and it really inspired me to come on here and share these thoughts with you. The guy, he was doing an altar call, and he felt in his spirit to ask people to come forward that are having anxiety or that have the desire, but still an anxiety about starting their own business. And I was like, wow, that goes right along with what I have in mind to share with you guys today. So if you have an entrepreneurial itch, if you want to get out of your job and you want to work for yourself, if you want more time freedom with your family, your kids, then maybe you might want to start thinking about starting your own business or starting your own leveraged source of income. And these days, with the power of the internet and the rise of technology and the e-commerce platform that we all have access to, it's easier than ever and even more accessible than ever before for the average ordinary person to create a leveraged source of income and create that time freedom for themselves. So I don't know if you know this or not, but that's actually what I do. I help busy people, for one thing, very busy people, to create a leveraged source of income on the side of their regular day jobs and without having to sell their souls in order to get it. So if that's you, and if you have any anxiety about starting a business or taking a leap of faith, then get your questions answered. All that means is that you want, okay, it means that you want that, which is good. But if you have anxiety about it, it simply means that you haven't gotten all your questions answered, okay? And I really encourage you to take that leap of faith, get those questions answered. And if you want more information on what I do, then just send me a message, and I would love to have a conversation with you to see if we would be a good fit to work together, and if I can somehow help you to create more time freedom and more money, more income for you and your family. And I don't know about you, but wouldn't you agree with me that more income and extra side income, additional income, is never a bad thing? Okay, that's how I view it. So if you want more info on what I do, then be sure and just reach out to me, let me know, and I would be happy to share with you what I do and see if I can help you guys. So I love you. Again, do some reflecting. What have you done this year? What have you done this past decade? And are you at where you want to be at? And what's your plan to further your life in the next 5 years, the next 10 years? Okay. If you are in the place to where you're not happy with where you're at, and then you're thinking, well, this idea might work, that idea might work, I'm a little scared to take that step. Let me share my thoughts with you. This is what I was thinking. I was thinking, well, the next 5 years are going to pass anyways. The next 5 years are going to happen whether I do this or not. So I might as well go ahead and take a leap of faith and do something on the side that can help me grow myself, grow an extra additional source of income, and just see where it goes. So over the past 3 years, you guys, I've been learning, I've been growing, I've been bringing in a residual income. I'm not going to say how much because, the FDA, not the FDA, it's a government entity. Anyways, they watch over this kind of stuff, and they make sure that we don't make any income claims. But it's been life-changing for me. So I'm excited about it. I'm excited about sharing it with you if you want more information on it. And I'm just getting started. We're just getting started. You could be just getting started. So I love you. Hope that you're having a good day. I got a lot of things to do, so I got to run. But I love you guys, and I will see you on the next video. Take care. Bye now.